think it's pretty crazy that that happened here. And what is this, Kearny, Harrison? Yeah, it's just crazy because it never happens around here.
Now, y'all, I know we've all been stuck in one of them long lines at Marshall's, Ross, or TJ Maxx before. You just standing there holding your stuff and thinking, Lord, if this cashier don't move faster. But what if I told you one woman in New Jersey took that frustration to a level nobody saw coming? Because this right here, this wasn't just a little argument in line. This woman allegedly went outside, opened up a knife set she just fought, and stabbed another lady in the parking lot, all because of a line dispute. We are we're about to talk about it, what happened, why it happened, why people are losing their minds over the smallest things these days. What's up, family? Welcome back to Insider Scoop, where we break down the wildest news stories in real life. You already know we talk about the real, the raw, and ridiculous. But before we get into it, hit the subscribe, like the video, and share it. And also drop your city and state down below in the comments. Because let's be honest, this could have happened anywhere. So, boom, here's what the police say went down. It happened at a Marshall's in Kearny, New Jersey. A 25-year-old woman named Amber Thompson was inside the store, apparently upset about the checkout line, the fact that it was moving slow. You know how it is. One register open, long line, people breathing down your neck. It's irritating. But most of us just sigh, scroll on our phones, and move on. Oh, not Amber. She allegedly got into it with another customer, a woman who was in line with her family. Witnesses say she started arguing, threatening her, making a whole scene. So the other woman decides, you know what? I'm not doing this today, and leaves the store to go to her car. But Amber, that doesn't calm her down. Nope. Police say she walked right over to the shelf, buys a knife set, opens it up, and then follows the woman outside and allegedly stabs her multiple times in the parking lot. Now, the victim did survive, thank God, but she was rushed to the hospital with non life threatening injuries. And get this, Amber didn't even run that far. Instead of leaving the store, she went back inside and she tried to hide in the bathroom. Police find her in there with the bloody knife sitting on top of a baby changing table. You can't make this stuff up.
It's a busy Marshall's location, but on Saturday, patience ran out for one woman who ended up being arrested. Kearny police say 25-year-old Amber Thompson of Newark was angered by another customer whom she decided was taking too long in the checkout line and then threatened to harm the shopper once they got outside. Well, police say Thompson bought a set of knives, took one out of the packaging, chased the shopper down and stabbed her several times. The victim was rushed to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The suspect was found back inside the Marshalls. Police say she was hiding in a bathroom where a bloody knife was also found. We tried to speak to many shoppers as they exited the store off camera. Some questioned whether or not there should be more security here, especially after the stabbing. Others say many people are simply on edge and acting irrationally.
So let's be real. If somebody came at you like that in a parking lot, what's your move? Are you throwing hands, running to your car, calling 911? Drop your first instinct in the comments. I got to see how y'all would have handled it. So after she was caught, Amber was charged with aggravated assault, unlawful possession of a weapon, and endangering another person. Basically, they threw the book at her. Police say the whole thing started inside the store, but what made this case so disturbing is how intentional it looks. You don't just grab something in the heat of the moment. You bought a knife, unwrapped it, and used it. That's next level anger. And marshals put out a statement saying they're thankful for the quick response of law enforcement and they're reviewing safety procedures. Translation, they're now thinking we might need security at checkout. Now, here's a serious one. Do you think stores like Marshall's, Walmart, or Ross should have security guards inside, or should people just learn how to control their temperature? Their temper. Who's responsible here, the store or the person who snapped? You know what gives me, y'all? We're talking about a line, a line. Like we all get frustrated in stores. Prices are high, lines are long, cashiers are slow. But what's happening to people where they can't handle small inconveniences anymore? It's like folks are one inconvenience away from snapping, and it's scary out here. Police say the argument started because the victim and her family were taking too long at checkout. But imagine you and your people are just trying to pay for your stuff, and now somebody's out here trying to stab you over it. And here's what's worse, she bought the weapon in the store. That means in the time it took her to grab it, pay for it, open it, and walk outside, she had time to think, and she still did it. Do y'all think people like that just snap, or is it something that's been building up over time? Like, is society getting angrier, or are we just seeing more of it on camera now? I want to know what y'all think. And as soon as this story hit the internet, people lost it. You got people on Twitter and TikTok. Folks were like, this is why I order online. Others were making jokes like Marshall's got Black Friday energy in October. I mean, it's really nothing to joke about because someone could have lost their life. People were scared. A lot of comments were from folks saying it could have been me or I was just at Marshall's yesterday. Some were calling for anger management evaluations. Others said she might have been dealing with mental health issues and just snapped. But the majority of people were like, lock her up is no excuses. And honestly, I get it. You can't just be out here stabbing people in public over a checkout line. Do you think social media is making people more violent or just more visible? Is this new behavior or are we just seeing what's always been happening? Comment your take. Now, here's my take on the whole situation. We live in a world where everybody's stressed out. Bills are high, food prices are up, jobs ain't paying enough, and people are walking around like ticking time bombs. So when something small happens, like a slow line, boom, they explode. But here's the thing, it's not about the line, it's about what's already inside people. Because if you're balanced, patient, or even halfway calm, a line might annoy you, but it won't make you stab somebody. We're seeing people lose it in public because nobody's managing their emotions anymore. It's road rage, store rage, online rage, false snapping left and right. And this is why we need to talk about mental health, anger management, and accountability. Accountability, because there is no excuse for this kind of violence. So, yeah, family, this Marshall story might sound wild, but it's deeper than that. It's about people losing control right in front of us over things that don't even matter. We can't keep normalizing this. We can't. So if you believe folks need to calm down and get help before they end up behind bars, subscribe, like, and share this video. If you want more updates about this case as it unfolds, subscribe. I will be bringing updates. And in the comments, tell me your craziest people wilding in public story. Because I know some of y'all got Marshalls or Walmart horror stories of your own. Until next time, stay alert, stay peaceful, and remember, no discount is worth catching a charge.